my darn theme music.
Good morning, everyone out there. Yeah, I'm live, babe. I'm sorry. Just did this real quick. Just wanted to jump in real quick, y'all. Got 10 minutes till the draft starts. Day three, final day of the NFL draft. The Saints are absolutely crushing it. I think that they've done well so far. And I look weird without my glasses on. My wife and I are heading out to Airline Highway right now. We got a crawfish cook-off going on. A bunch of opportunities to get some good content. Some current and former players on the team will be there, so I'm going to try to get some interviews and see if we can, get some sit downs, ask them some questions, get their feel, their perspective on things taking place around the team. Yeah, and just gonna have a good day. And LSU plays tonight, 6:30 at the Dude. They fought hard last night. Took Mississippi State to extras and just didn't have enough to finish it off. So definitely going to be a busy day, a full day, and the most intriguing part of this draft for me is seeing where Garrett Nussmeier gets picked. We're going into the fourth round. I wasn't expecting him to fall this far. I was expecting two names to come off the board. I was expecting Garrett Nussmeier and AJ Halsey to be drafted, but we ended up with AJ Halsey and Xavier Thomas. Now, Xavier Thomas ended up being the first receiver selected, which I had anticipated. I wasn't seeing him make it into day three, not after running a 4.240. Like, you don't let that kind of speed just sit around and wait. And man, what a weapon, what a tool he's going to be in Chicago with Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson and the offensive schemes that they can come up with. That's going to be fun to watch him get utilized in that system. I was hoping he slipped into day three and the Saints may have picked him, but I knew it was unrealistic. Barry Brown, Chris Hilton Jr., Aaron Anderson are all still available, so maybe the Saints take them. Yeah. Xavier going so high was an incredibly welcoming surprise. Absolutely. Like I said, like Pierce, I honestly think and I honestly felt like he was going to go somewhere in the third round. Like 4.2 speed with the production that he had at LSU on limited amount of opportunities. That's an NFL receiver. That's an NFL weapon. Ben Johnson is going to be so creative with him. I'm excited to see what he's going to do in the NFL. His NFL career is going to be much more bright than his collegiate career was between Mississippi State and LSU. So I can't wait to see what he's going to do in the league. But I'm really looking forward to see one where Garrett Nussmeier gets drafted, two where Harold Perkins gets drafted, and three, what do the Saints attack today? They have 4 picks in 3 rounds, no 7th round picks. They have a 4th, 2 5s, and a 6th round pick. They have what's up, Joker? Headed to 7 Brew. All right. Go and get that energy drink. I feel you. I'm about to hit the Starbucks and then hit Airline Highway. What do they address in this with these selections that they have coming up? Keontae Scott still available. You need a DB. Do they go get a guy like him? Do they make all 5 picks? Do they trade up at some point, utilizing the 2nd, 5th round pick that they have to move up? Good morning, Alex. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you being here this morning. Got some big announcements coming up next week with Alex. She and I have been working behind the scenes together on some things. Can't wait to make those announcements coming up next week. So I want to see what exactly the Saints are going to do in this 4th round. A guy like Mike Washington is still available. Both running backs from Penn State are still available as well. Um, you know what took me by surprise yesterday? My surprise pick yesterday was Stribling going in the second round. I thought he was a third round pick. I didn't think he was going to be picked 33. But that was a fantastic get for San Francisco. Dejon Stribling is a really good wide receiver. So when we're looking at the draft and we're looking at the players that are still available, especially at running back, one, Jamont McCoy is still available, which I'm not shocked by this fall, given the medicals on his knee. There's some issues with that knee, and he should fall. Um, but you got Mike Washington still available, Nick Singleton still available, Katron Allen, Le'Veon Moss. Like these are some really good running backs that are still available. So, and that's the question I have too, Joker. Who's going to be the team that takes a flyer on McCoy? Because you have to know that he's not going to play next year. But if and when this dude can get healthy, you have a number one corner. So, do the Saints double up at some point? If he falls to the fifth round, do they keep both picks and just shoot their shot? Maybe. Alex says I was not expecting us to fall this far in the draft. Me either. Me either. And Piercy says with Ellen Moore, it finally seems like we have a functional adult in the room instead of a petty man baby and a gambling addict. No, like the approach the Saints have taken has been very mature. They've been patient. They're letting the draft fall to them. They're not being overly aggressive and trying to please their own self interest. They're literally filling out the roster in areas that we weren't expecting them to do. You know, like they signed Noah Fant, and normally you know that you need another tight end, but normally the approach is okay, let's go get a UDFA or find another guy who's been kind of just barely hanging around the league. No, they take a third round pick and go get a guy like Oscar Delp. Oscar Delp, Oscar Delp has the potential to be another Brock Bowers. Georgia didn't use Oscar Delp right because Todd Munkin wasn't there to help groom him into the system properly. Like Oscar Delp is going to be a guy. I love the fact that we drafted Oscar Delp. So huge pick, great job of bringing that up in the chat, Pearsley. And Joker says Perkins to the Saints today. I mean, if you're calling a shot, you know we definitely gonna look to see that take place. I would be intrigued to see if Perkins gets drafted by the Saints. I'm just intrigued to see how an NFL team is going to use him because we didn't use him right. Like, that's too much athleticism not to be utilized in the way it was to make success. So definitely some exciting things going on around the draft. Also, like I said, going back to LSU and the baseball team, I'm excited. I'm excited about the day. Like you went all in to win yesterday. What do you have to lose, right? Like outside of the game, so just go all in and try to get what you can today too. Just fight. Just keep fighting. Just keep fighting. This is a young team now. They're learning how to win. They got to learn how to close. They got to learn how to hold a rope. They got to learn how to keep pushing through lessons of adversity. So, definitely gonna be fun. Pearson says I'd actually be very interested in seeing how Dennis Allen would use Perk. Screw Dennis Allen. I'm not interested in seeing anything Dennis Allen does. Nope. Or even how he'd fit with the Texans. Now that would be intriguing. I love the pick of the defensive tackle that they had from Ohio State. That was a great pick. That was a fantastic pick for them yesterday. That their front, you're just making something great even greater. Like it's ooh. That's going to be an amazing defensive front. Yeah, Alex, Ty Simpson to the Rams is by far the dumbest pick of the draft. The dumbest selection of 2026 is Ty Simpson to the Rams at pick 13. What? Like what? Oh no. Pearson says, "Oh no, it's for sure F Dennis." But as a DC, I give him his due too. Like he's a damn good defensive coordinator, but still screw him. I'm not interested in seeing what he does. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. You ruined for you, sir, single-handedly wasted 4 years of my life. I knew what it was going to be. and then you had to double down and go get Derek Carr. Like, you gave me no hope. Drew Aller. I'm so tired of people trying to tell me that Drew Aller is a good quarterback. So tired of people telling me that Drew Aller is a good quarterback. Have we not seen enough? Have we not? Have we not seen enough? Like, Drew Aller is who we thought he was. So, like, there wasn't. I'm trying to think of a good quality that Drew Aller had in college. Like, Brock Purdy was accurate, right? Like, that translates to the NFL. Drew Aller is athletic. See Anthony Richardson. Like, Pearson says, the only thing I know about Aller is that he's 6'5". Yeah, he fills out the jersey very well. He looks great in the uniform. Have at it, Pittsburgh. That's what y'all want to do. Get wrecked. Whatever. Funny enough, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. My wife likes the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I'm gonna have to break the news to her about how bad Drew Aller is. That's gonna be fun. Huh? Oh, okay. She heard me. Alex asks, "Do you think Nuss will be drafted?" Yeah, Nuss is gonna get drafted. It's just a matter of who and when. the The thing about this draft is that, like, even in the fourth round, it's still deep. Like, you still have a lot of really good players here. You still got, like I said, Jamal McCoy, Keontae Scott, Xavier Harris from Ole Miss, Malik Muhammad, the cornerback from Texas, Mike Washington, Jalen Kilgore, the safety from South Carolina, Skylar Bell, the wide receiver from UConn, Elijah Surratt, who many thought was a solid second to third round pick. Like, Piercy, if she can love me through all of my flaws, I can see past that one imperfection and definitely bask in the misery of telling her how bad Drew Aller's going to be. I'm actually kind of giddy about it. Oh, you don't know how much hope you don't have yet. She said she still has hope. She doesn't realize that hope is about to be washed away. Like, so yeah, like the draft with the players available, they still have a lot of good players left. Like, they still have LT Overton is still available, right? Like, granted, he wasn't, like, the best, but he's still a dominant edge. Like, he's still a good edge from Alabama. Like, Joshua Joseph is still available. The Saints could actually go get Joshua Joseph in the fourth or fifth round. There's so many good players that are left, and this draft is so deep. It's so deep. So I'm thoroughly excited to see where this draft is going to go and what's going to take place and how things are going to happen. My phone is starting to blow up right now because the draft is now underway. And, we're going to roll through these next 3 rounds real quick. So y'all lock in. Like I said, I'm about to head over to Airline Highway, go take part in the Crawfish Fest. Me and my wife are going to eat some crawfish and walk around. We're going to talk to some fans, get some perspectives on how they feel about the draft and their most shocking things as well. And then yeah, we're gonna go from there. Also, shout out to the No, partnering with the No, putting the podcast on their platform and writing some articles for them as well, covering the Saints. Look, I'm excited. Those guys are great. They have a great network. They know what they're doing over there. They've been doing this now for a while, so being able to partner up with them and learn from them to get more reach and more exposure and to learn and become just a better overall content creator covering the things that I love to cover. Bringing you guys good, consistent content is what I want to do. So whatever I got to do that, I'm going to do, and I'm going to be myself the entire time throughout. So yeah, I really thought Nuss was going to be picked up by Pittsburgh. Me too. I thought so. My three teams for Nuss were my three teams for Nuss were Arizona, Minnesota, and Pittsburgh. Arizona took Carson Beck. Pittsburgh's taking Drew Aller. Maybe Minnesota. Maybe Minnesota takes a flyer on us. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. You and wife enjoy your day to day. Yeah, absolutely. We're definitely gonna have us a good day to day. And like I always say, the content is contenting. I need to put that on a shirt and trademark that line because that's the fire. It's a fire line. The content is definitely contenting, y'all. Make sure that y'all are subbed up with your guy. Make sure you're following me everywhere. Thank you all in the chat. I know y'all are all over it. Piersley, thank you for being here, bro. I know you might be at work right now, so getting paid to get some good content real quick. So make sure you got your notifications on. Going to be popping in and out of here all day long, and you'll be able to see my wife's beautiful face as well with me, because I don't do this by myself. Without her, I'm not here. So definitely love you guys. Stay tapped in. We'll see y'all later.